The time has finally come. I'm going to show you guys around and give you a tour of Sage's playroom. Sage is now 2 years old, so if you are planning for your own kids and stuff, just keep that in mind. We obviously will be changing it as she gets older. We're always like changing up her space, introducing new things, taking away things. My goal for this space was to create a calm, inviting, creative space for her and just have different areas where she can play, create, hang out, and just have fun. I'm gonna like stay on my hands and knees for this because like this space is specifically created for her level. I feel like this is the best way to show you guys what it looks like. Obviously with a playroom, you need storage, and this little trio, or I guess there's 6 bins here, I got from Ikea, and this is so handy. It comes in different colors. This is the white one. There's also a wooden one. I just wanted to break up. There's a lot of wood in here, so I kind of did like white and wood. That way the toys really stand out, and I feel like it's just a nice neutral setting, especially because it's right in the middle of our home. I didn't want it to be like, whoa, kids zone. Storage, key for a playroom. You want to obviously have toys out, but also have a space to put them away. The bins slide out really easily and you can take them out and play with them. You can even use these for sensory bins. I find that really handy. And I try to organize it by toy. So there's like a Lego set in there. She's got her Mega Blocks in this one. We also have a section here for diapers because obviously we're doing diaper changes down here. So it's just nice to have like a spot for diapers and wipes, and we can just hide it nicely and it's not like all over the place. On top is an actual play area, and this is like great for her level. She actually just got this little barn set from Christmas. It's great and it's just at her eye level. She can play with it. And I love to have tables and ledges at her level that she can easily bring her toys to and play with, because you really have to get down on your hands and knees to see how this space is gonna work for a little person. I'm gonna have as much as I can linked in a blog post for you guys. Check the info box down below to go check that out. And then right behind me, this is something that we just installed the other day, and it is a chalkboard. So I got this online, I think from Wayfair. It was kind of pricey. I feel like you could probably buy a cheaper one or just get some chalkboard paint and paint right on your wall and frame it. And then I actually had a friend DIY this little ledge. This is from Ikea, but he just made it like shorter and skinnier to make it a little chalkboard ledge. Put like chalk, and like I have to get her a little eraser, but this is at her level. She loves it. We used to just have it where we'd put it on the table, and I feel like she enjoys it more up on the wall. I was gonna do an easel, but this just saves so much space because even though it feels like a large room, it just gets filled up really quickly. This is probably my favorite piece in this playroom because we use it so much. So I've talked about this before on TikTok. It actually went viral because this table and chair set is not just a table and chair set. That's the line from the TikTok, but it honestly isn't. It is so much more. I am in love, and we actually have a few pieces now from this brand throughout the house, and I'm gonna tell you why I love it so much. So this is a Montessori inspired table and chair set, but it also is functional and grows with your child, which is really cool because, you know, it can be an expensive investment buying like good quality solid wood furniture for your little ones, and then they're growing and you're like, oh, they're not really getting as much use out of it. These pieces change so much, which is why I love them. So not only do these chairs come in 2 different sizes, so you can adjust as your little ones grow, but they also turn into little nightstand tables, which is really great because as your kids transition from their crib to their big bed, they can actually have these chairs turn into little tables on the side or just like throughout your home. I also just love turning them over and sitting on them myself, so I can actually sit on them because otherwise I'm too big. This table actually changes into a desk and a bench, which is so freaking cool, and it has 2 different heights as well. And so you could use that at your front entry for like putting on your boots and stuff. I'm just in love. It comes in so many different colors. I got the white, and let me tell you, we have used it so much. Our daughter eats on here, colors, paints, everything, and it just wipes off so easily. Like I'm sure there's like some crayon on here somewhere, but it has stayed white, and we have been using it now, I think for like 6 months at least. Such amazing quality. I cannot recommend it enough. It is the focal point to our playroom and where we all kind of gravitate. So it's a great item to get for them when they're small, and then they can grow with it. Let's talk carpets. You definitely want one for a playroom. They're gonna be on their hands and knees, and you just want a comfortable spot for them to play on. Fun fact, I don't actually love this rug. I will link it for you that wanna know, but it sheds like crazy. It's a wool rug. I got it off Amazon and it wasn't the cheapest. It wasn't the most expensive, but it wasn't the cheapest. And when I say it shedded for like weeks, it was obscene. I thought, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna keep living with this rug. I think it's finally stopped. It stains really easily. I don't know, I might switch it to Ruggable, but I just wanna let you guys know, it's not my favorite rug. It's cute with the hexagons. I really want to get something that had texture and shapes and stuff in it, but then was also neutral that went with the room. But it is cute, and I think it's finally stopped shedding. The kitchen set, you know I had to get Sage her own little kitchen, and I'm in love with this piece. It's by Coco Village. It was actually on sale for like 60% off. Definitely keep an eye out for sales from them, because when things get marked down, they get marked down real good. And I think they were like cleaning out this color or something from their store. I love it. It's like a sage green. I think it was called sage green. So I was like, yes, I need that, add to cart. And I love it. It is a wooden kitchen set. I'm actually looking to try changing it into a functional kitchen. I've gotten down the rabbit hole on the internet about how to do that, where you actually have like working water and you make it a working functional kitchen. So if you want me to do a video and maybe like a TikTok or an IG reel on that, leave me a comment down below. But I'm really excited, and I feel like it's just another way to get the kitchen to like last them longer so they don't get bored of it. But she loves this. She's always in here making me pasta and smoothies and stuff like that. And there's lots of storage in here. The only reason we got the fridge is because it was 60% off, and Matt was like, oh my God, that price, like get the fridge too. And so we got the fridge, which I actually really like, and she has her like veggies and her stuff in there. And because this is right next to our real kitchen, I feel like she really likes to mimic what I'm doing in the kitchen or what Matt's doing. It's usually me cooking and him cleaning. I feel like a toy kitchen is like a staple item for a boy or a girl, and she, like when she has her cousins over and stuff, like this is a hot commodity, let me tell you. Everyone's at the kitchen taking everything out, cooking up a storm. If only it was real food that she was cooking me. Next to it, we have a little hook with her aprons on it. She loves to layer all 3 aprons on and put her little chef hat on, and it's really cute. And I love just to see her pretend play in her kitchen and just, you know, use her imagination. If you are a parent with a little one, definitely pick up a copy of the Baby HealthNut cookbook. It is a digital cookbook filled with 30+ recipes for the ages of 6 months and up. Going into toddlerhood, Sage is 2, and we're still using the recipes out of it, and I'm working on number 2 right now. There's just so many delicious, yummy recipes in that. We've had thousands of parents purchase a copy and leave 5-star ratings, so thank you to everyone who's already left amazing feedback, and I hope you guys pick up a copy and enjoy all the delicious recipes. And because toddlers love to climb like everything and anything, and our daughter is no exception, we have one of these pickler triangle sets. This one's from Piccoleo. We love it. We'll clear out the space. We'll set up a little playground station here in the middle, and it's like an obstacle course. She loves it. We even have like a tunnel that we'll put out sometimes. It's just like a great, safe, sturdy spot for toddlers to climb and just like kind of get that out of their system. There's also a slide attachment that also has like a little rock climbing side on it as well. And then underneath we have this surf balance board. So much fun. There's so many different things they can do with it. They can like balance on it standing up, laying down, have it upside down, and have it like as a slide. And a lot of times, like even if we don't have this set up, she just like comes over here and starts climbing it and is like, you know, now she can get up and down it, no problem, and go down the slide. Sometimes she'll ask for our help, but it's been really cool to see her progress with it. And especially in the wintertime, it's really nice to have something like this indoors. If it's raining or a really bad snowstorm, you can get out their energy inside. On this side, we have more storage. This is the Montessori play shelf from Love Every. We also love their toy subscription boxes, as Sage has been using them since she was a newborn. And you'll see a lot of the toys in the playroom are actually from them, because they're just so creative, great quality, and they're fun for like us as parents to play with our kids as well. They're just like very specifically made for whatever growing development stage that they're at, and I'm just like in love with them, and we're still using them. So this toy shelf is specifically great because it has back storage here, so you can do the whole toy rotation. This is gonna allow your kids not to feel overwhelmed by too many toys, and also so that you're not having to buy new toys all the time. If you only have certain ones out on display, they're not gonna see all their toys at once and then get bored of them really quickly. So back here we have extra toys. We also put like her arts and crafts stuff back here so that it's hidden and Sage can't see them, because sometimes I don't want her playing with markers and she needs to be supervised with paint. So that's in the back there. It also has like little bins that it comes with. We have some books, and I like to display her toys in a way that it's a more minimal look so she can actually see everything, play with it, and then we'll rotate them when she gets bored, just so it's always fresh. Definitely check out this shelf and their subscription boxes. Cannot recommend them enough. I feel like everything in this playroom I'm just like so in love with because they're things that we use every single day, and I know other parents will love them too. Up above we have this really beautiful print I got from Etsy, and I just got it framed, and it has just the alphabet on it. I wanted to start incorporating, you know, more like letters and numbers into her space, and we're trying to work on colors and, you know, just start prepping her mind for school and also just continuing to learn new things. And she is getting better with her colors, and I feel like she's kind of good at counting, even though she doesn't always do it in the right order, but I do want to get her more involved with letters. There you have it. This is our 2-year-old's playroom. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I feel like it's just the perfect space for all of us to play together as a family, and also for our daughter to have independent playtime as well, which is key to really like get anything done in the day. But also I feel like that's when they truly use their imagination and grow, and I just love seeing her use the spaces that we've created for her in our home. If you think I'm missing anything in this space, let me know down below in the comments, and as I mentioned, I'm gonna have a full blog post with photos and links and everything if you're looking for something specific, maybe something I didn't specifically like speak on in this video, but I will link it. I'm just so excited to finally share this space with you because we've been using it and playing in it for months now, so I know it is toddler approved and just family approved. And I know it can feel overwhelming when you see things on the internet of like Pinteresty playrooms and stuff, and I don't want you to feel like overwhelmed or like you need to have this space for your kids. I hope if anything you just take some inspiration, whether it's a chalkboard on the wall or some like storage bins or doing the toy rotation. I hope it just inspired you and gave you a new idea to try with your little ones. All right, that's it. That's probably as long as I can keep this room clean before Sage destroys it. So I will see you guys in the next one, and have a fabulous day. Bye guys.